For all of you going on my page and saying that destroying the American flag and burning it is freedom of speech, let me educate you.
I'm actually here to educate you, Candace, because your civic education could use some work, darling. The Supreme Court has actually reaffirmed the constitutional right of flag burning under the First Amendment, not once, but twice. First, in 1989, in the case Texas v. Johnson, after activist Gregory Lee Johnson was convicted for burning an American flag during a protest outside the 1984 Republican National Convention in Dallas, Texas. That case was decided by a 5-4 vote, and the majority decision was written by Justice William Brennan, who, despite being known for his comparatively progressive views, was nominated to the Supreme Court by Dwight D. Eisenhower, a Republican. That decision got Republicans in Congress's panties all in a twist, so they decided to throw a temper tantrum, and in 1990, they passed the American Flag Protection Act in an attempt to make flag burning illegal despite the Supreme Court's decision. So that brought the issue back to the Supreme Court later that year, where the justices were forced to ask, did we fucking stutter the first time? When they considered the cases United States v. Eichmann and United States v. Hagerty, which were argued simultaneously. And once again, the Supreme Court was forced to spank Republicans' asses and remind y'all, flag burning is protected speech under the First Amendment, whether you like it or not. And before you pivot to y'all's go-to dismissal of court decisions by crying about so-called liberal judges, both of those Supreme Court decisions included Justice Antonin Scalia, a man so beloved by the right for his hardline conservative opinions that he was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by this guy.
The First Amendment right of the Constitution discusses the right to speak freely. And when we speak with words, verbally or written. Destruction of property is not protected under the freedom of speech. Hello?
Oh, holy shit, you people are ignorant. Freedom of speech, which is one component of the First Amendment, includes multiple categories of speech, of which verbal communication is only one. It also covers what's known as expressive conduct or symbolic speech, which is nonverbal communication or conduct that intends to communicate a message, such as flag burning. And again, the protection of nonverbal speech has been upheld by the Supreme Court repeatedly, including in several decisions that Republicans loved, like Citizens United. So y'all might want to think through the implications of pulling on this thread before you unravel your own party's ability to purchase your way into power. You might just find that's a pretty essential part of the Republican electoral strategy.